Oh, here goes Christian Pavon with a chance to score, and that's absolutely fantastic from the young Argentine. Well, he's not young anymore, he's 25, but we've got him in his prime. Aubameyang does really well. That's a brilliant chip ball. Pavon, oh my days, what a goal from Bruno Fernandes. I thought it was Pavon for a moment, but Bruno Fernandes has just scored yet another goal against Everton. It's actually been 3 days since I've uploaded a Liverpool career mode episode on this channel, so I guess it's time to get back to business. And hey guys, how's it going? It is S2G and welcome back to another episode of the Liverpool career mode series. I have been really ill for the past 3 days or so with a cold, with fever and all that, but I'm now much better, so we're back to business and it's time to continue our journey with Liverpool. If you guys are excited for today's episode, we've got the transfer deadline day, a few signings to make and all that sort of good stuff. Make sure to show your support by dropping a like in the video. 600 likes would be awesome. Subscribe for more FIFA 19 content, and also if you're wondering why my voice is a bit weird and different, well, it's because I still have a cold. But anyways, let's get this one started. Although 3 days isn't that much of a gap, but I'll still show you guys how we're doing in every competition and what's going on basically in this series. We are second in the Premier League, 2 points behind Spurs. Not bad in my opinion after 22 games, but not good as well because we want to win the Premier League. So the aim of course is to try and get ahead of Spurs in the Prem. We are also in the finals of the Carabao Cup and this game should be played very soon. In fact, maybe next episode or so, who knows, but it's gonna be a cracking game of football for our first trophy of the season. Champions League, of course, we couldn't really get lucky in the draw and hence we're going to be facing PSG in, of course, the round of 16 come the month of February. And it's going to be insane, guys. Liverpool, PSG going at it. Oh my god, guys, I cannot wait to try and knock them out. So far this window, we've been making some good business, bringing in Jaden Sancho for a good amount of money. So yeah, that's perfect. I can't wait to see how he performs on his debut. And also before that, we brought in Christian Pavon, who's actually insane in this game. He's already scored a hat-trick for us in this series. And apart from that, we are yet to sign that backup right back that we do need. We've got about 30 million to spend, so I think we should be able to sign one. And apart from that, I think our team is looking really good. Press conference time, and as always, if you guys have any questions and want to get involved with the series, make sure to drop in your questions down in the comment section below. First question of the day: gives Sessegnon a chance on a left mid or left wing position? Honestly, that's a great shout, but I kind of like Ryan Sessegnon as my left back. The thing is, he doesn't have 4-star skill moves, which kind of limits his dribbling ability, and I'd rather have, 4-star or 5-star skillers down the wings. So that's why I prefer Ryan Sessegnon as a left back. But you know what? We may just give him a game as a left winger or something just to see how he works out in that position in maybe future episodes. Okay, so this question is super interesting because it does cause a lot of controversy, because some people think I play on semi-pro, some think I play on professional and all that, but let me tell you guys this: from day one of FIFA 19, I've been recording this career mode on ultimate difficulty, yes, and also lately I've introduced sliders to, make the game a bit more difficult. So I've reduced the shot error for the CPU, the pass error as well, to, just make it more challenging, make it more interesting for you guys to watch. So those are my sliders. Again, if you guys have any suggestions for sliders and all that, let me know. But yes, I do play the game on ultimate difficulty. Next question: why do you think the defense is not doing as good as the Liverpool defense in real life? So I've got a few theories. One of them is that we unfortunately do not have the best centre-back in the world, that is Dejan Lovren. That is just one of my theories, guys. The other one is probably the more realistic one, is that players like Van Dijk are getting old. Maybe that is why. Or maybe I'm just shit at defense, that's the third theory. But I don't know, guys. I honestly don't know why we concede so many goals. I've just got to improve defensively. I think that's the best way to put it. But that's it for today's press conference. Let's move on. Aubameyang wins the Player of the Episode award. He's going to have to play a very important role going forward for the club with Firmino gone. Of course, we've brought in Kasper Dolberg as well to replace him, but Aubameyang so far has delivered for us 12 goals so far, and you guys voted for him as your player of the previous episode. As you guys know, we need to bring in that backup right back as we sold Florenzi. I know Trent Alexander-Arnold was a popular choice, but we cannot afford him, guys, and it's kind of our fault because we sold him to Barcelona. and now they don't want to sell him back to us. So yeah, we kind of screwed ourselves there. But I want to try and sign either Benjamin Hendricks or Maffio. I don't have enough data on Hakimi, and I'm sure he'll be too expensive. So let's try and sign Benjamin Hendricks first, because he may prove to be cheaper. Keep in mind, we only need someone for backup. Okay, so after a bit of negotiations with PSG, I'm trying to offer £27.5 million for Benjamin Hendricks. They want 40 plus million. I cannot afford that, guys. We cannot afford Hendricks. It's going to be super tough bringing in a right back with the amount of money we have. This is frustrating because we cannot even afford Pablo Maffio. He costs about 36.2 million and we just don't have the funds. We're gonna have to try and sign Hakimi. Let's see if that's possible. Okay, that is frustrating. So the 3 right backs I wanted to sign, at least one of them, not possible to sign any of them. That is just awful luck. Okay guys, after 3 failed attempts, I found this guy, Fabrizio Bustos. There were a few suggestions about him as well. He's currently at Dortmund. I'm gonna try... Oh, come on. We can't even sign him because he's just moved to Dortmund. This is turning out to be a bit of a disaster, isn't it? After some extensive research, I found Wan-Bissaka as one of our transfer targets. Well, he actually has got himself a Future Stars card in Ultimate Team, which basically means EA rates him as a future star. So he might be one in career mode as well. So he could be a good backup player. I don't know how much he's going to cost. Let's see how this works out. It's a different player. I've never used him before. So let's see what this one's about. Now, of course, I don't want to overpay for him. So I'm going to offer £10 million just to see what Crystal Palace come back and say. Just don't reject this. They want 16.8. You know what? This is the perfect transfer. We can afford this. And Wan-Bissaka may have to be backup to, of course, João Cancelo, which isn't that bad because Cancelo is unreal in this game. So 16.8 million, and finally we found the right back. Not gonna lie, I'm already a fan of Wan-Bissaka. His wage requirements are pretty low, so he seems like a good dude who's not behind money. Sporadic squad role, 4 years contract length, just perfect. Let's offer him this and let's see what he comes back and says. He wants £500 more. He's literally asking for £500 more. Well, I'm going to accept that. So there you go. Wan-Bissaka is going to be our backup right back for the rest of the season. And there you go. That should be our transfer business done for this season. He's actually 78 rated, guys. That isn't bad. 94 slide tackling. 84 stand tackling. This guy is already a beast. He's super quick as well. We've actually found a hidden gem. I really like this transfer, guys. Add in Wan-Bissaka, 78 rated. He could prove to be the next Trent Alexander-Arnold for us, maybe. Who knows? A quick season goals update. So far, we've been really successful with the Kings of Merseyside challenge. We haven't lost the game to Everton, and with just 1 game remaining against them, unless, of course, we draw them in the FA Cup, I feel like we should be having that objective done and dusted. I am not sure about Mo Salah breaking his own record because of the stupid injury that he does have, so that might prove to be difficult. With Firmino gone and Salah injured, Mane needs to step up and score a few goals to try and help us achieve the greatest trident objective. And as always, a few goals from Juan Insua would really help him complete the Spanish Messi objective. Here we go, guys. Time to face Southampton away from home in the Premier League. A few debutants in this one. Jaden, Sancho down the left making his debut. Mane playing in cam. Hopefully he can get a few goals from that position. One of our new signings, Dolberg, starting as well. He's got a big job to, replace the injured Mo Salah as well as Firmino. Pavon down the right and Ndombele starts as well. And our defense is looking super solid with the likes of Romagnoli and Van Dijk. Alisson in goal. That is a great team. Let's win this one and keep pace with Spurs. Well, this is not good. Lanzini on the attack. Couple of step overs. Gets the shots off. Solid block. Again, the shot's been blocked. And what's going on? Alisson somehow collects. That was a bit chaotic, but somehow we get away with it. Dolberg, that is the hold-up play we need from him. Lays this one off to Ndombele. Back to Kasper Dolberg. Back to Ndombele. Now it's Jaden Sancho. This is brilliant. Jaden Sancho, right foot. Gets the shot off again. And he nutmegs Silicin to score his first goal for Liverpool on his debut. He got super lucky there, but I'll take it. Jaden Sancho scores for Liverpool 1-0 against Southampton. We were almost about to concede on the other end, but we countered. And of course, main man Jaden Sancho. We just brought him in from Borussia Dortmund. And he's just put us into the lead in this one. 1-0 Liverpool. Here we go again. Now Mane on the attack. Mane shoots, and oh my days, the power behind that shot from Sadio Mane was actually ridiculous. Our number 10 puts us into a 2-0 lead, and we needed Mane to score to help us complete that objective, and he's doing exactly that. An assist for Kasper Dolberg, fabulous indeed. And there you go, 2-0 up against 5th place Southampton. Pavon has picked up a bit of a knock, so I've brought him off for Insua. Insua will now play in cam, Sancho on the right and Mane down the left. So that's how we're going to be playing for the rest of this half. Hopefully Pavon's injury isn't too serious. And there you have it, the ball is floating as we get 3 points in the Premier League once again. This should put a bit of pressure on Spurs. In fact, we do face Spurs in this episode, so that is going to be a massive game. And also, good to see Jaden Sancho getting his first goal for the club. I'm waiting for Dolberg to score as well, but good performance, 2-0. Let's push on. What's up with everyone's shoulders, man? I mean, everyone seems to be getting a shoulder injury at least once in this series. Christian Pavon is out for the next 5 days with a bruised shoulder. Thankfully, it's only 5. Ciro Immobile has joined Everton to haunt us once again. If you guys don't know, when we were at Barcelona, Immobile literally scored almost always against us when he played for Real Madrid. And he's now joined our rivals, Everton. This is actually insane. He's 85 rated right now. He's 31, so his stats are going down. But still, we are probably going to face him in May in this series. So hopefully he doesn't score against us and, ruin that objective. But interesting to see him join Everton. As it is deadline day, let's take a look at the players we've signed throughout the course of this season, because we won't be making any more signings this season. Wan-Bissaka, Sancho, Dolberg, Pavon, all brought in this transfer window itself. We've really improved the side in my opinion. We brought in Joe Gomez before as well, Lunin, Ujovic and Ndombele, Ryan Sessegnon and Insua. We've made some really good transfers. And that is that basically for the transfer window. We are stuck with this squad until the end of the season. Hopefully injuries won't really trouble us, and I think we can, win, potentially even the Champions League. But first, of course, we've got to get past PSG before thinking about lifting that trophy. But anyways, transfer deadline day has arrived and the transfer window is now shut. Here we go, boys. It's Liverpool versus Brighton as Aubameyang starts up front for us. We've got Keita, Fabinho and Fernandes playing in that midfield. Mane and Insua out wide. Robertson, Romagnoli, Van Dijk and Wan-Bissaka making his Liverpool debut. Alisson in goal. Let's go ahead and get 3 more points in the Premier League. Here we go on the attack now. Bruno Fernandes. I'm going to cut this one back to Aubameyang. That's so simple and he's missed. What? Aubameyang, you've got to be scoring those. I mean, I literally laid that one on a silver platter for you, and he's actually missed that. I cannot believe he's missed that, guys. He's been on a really good run in terms of scoring goals, but that's a bit of a weird one. Here's Aubameyang, really good hold-up play to find Bruno Fernandes. He should score this, and that is just fabulous from Bruno Fernandes. 1-0 up Liverpool. He's been scoring some really good goals lately for me, and there you go. He's added another one to that tally. Great finish. Grounded, of course, driven shot, and Aubameyang gets the assist for this one. It's 1-0 Liverpool against Brighton. What's going on here? Oh my god. I was trying to pass it somewhere else and it just went to this guy's striker. Brighton have equalized, guys, and in such terrible fashion. EA, man, I'm ill. Just please have mercy on me. I've got a fever, I've got cold, and you guys are still trying to get me angry. Please, EA, just have mercy. Oh my days, that just, I don't even want to take a look at that replay. Let's just skip it. It is 1-0 and it's game on, but the amount of silly goals that we concede in this series, it's actually idiotic at times. Naby Keita beats one, gets the shots off, hits the post. That is again so unlucky. Would have been a terrific long shot from Naby, but hit the post. Here we go, Insua chipping this one to Aubameyang. This is brilliant. Still Aubameyang, fake shot inside. Goes for the shot. That is sensational from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. That is the exact reason why I've started him in today's game. Insua gets the assist, but the way Aubameyang just controlled it and then cut inside on his right foot. And also, after all that, to finesse it top bins. That's signs of a world-class striker. What a finish from Aubameyang. Look at that for a fake shot and then bang. It is 2-1 against Brighton. Finally, we've taken the lead once again. That's brilliant to Bruno Fernandes, who tries to finesse shot. Doesn't really work out now. Mane Mane beats one. Mane shoots and hits the post. That's super unlucky. That's the second time we've hit the post in this game. Although in Sua, we give it away. And that's that for this one. A hard-fought win for us, 2-1. Although it should have been 2-0 because the goal they scored was just ridiculous. But anyways, 3 points in the bag. Back-to-back games in the Premier League where we've managed to get the win. Let's now take a look at the Premier League table. Okay, so it seems like because of the FA Cup, the dates have changed a bit. In fact, quite a bit, because now we've got Bournemouth next in the FA Cup round of 16. And the Spurs game is going to be in the next episode. But next episode, we've got PSG in the Champions League. West Ham, Spurs as well. We might fit in that Arsenal game, who knows. But it's going to be mental, guys, the next episode for sure. Finally, guys, we are top of the Premier League. Let's go. 52 points, 1 point above Spurs right now. That's just such a relief, guys. It's been Spurs or Leicester who've been at the top for quite a bit of the season. But finally, we are back where we belong, top of the Premier League by only a point. So we've got to continue winning in the league. Our next few games, though, in the Prem are pretty difficult with Spurs and Arsenal. So we might drop off, but hopefully not. For now, though, we've got an FA Cup game against Bournemouth. Let's try and get to that quarterfinals. Here we go, guys. Round of 16 of the FA Cup against Bournemouth. This one's being played at home in Sua and Sancho, and all the other youngsters like Woodburn, Ujovic all start giving them opportunities to try and impress. I want to get to the quarterfinals, so let's try and beat Bournemouth. Here we go, guys. It's Jaden, Sancho with the pace now. Cutting this one to Dolberg for his first goal for the club. And there you go, Kasper Dolberg scoring a striker's goal. And also good to see Jaden Sancho getting himself an assist as well. The Danishman strikes for Liverpool for the first time in this series as we take the lead against Bournemouth in the FA Cup. Look at that for a run from Jaden Sancho. His pace is actually ridiculous. Great finish as well from Dolberg. Then Woodburn. It's now Jaden Sancho with a chance to score, and Sancho scores yet again. He scored already 2 goals for Liverpool, an assist as well. He's a baller, guys. That's his second goal contribution in this game. He's basically been involved in both the goals, scoring one and assisting the other. Ben Woodburn with the assist for this one. Great finish from Sancho, as it does look like we'll be progressing on to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. 2-0 against Bournemouth. Oh, here we go. Dolberg with a chance, but what a pass that was from, of course, Ben Woodburn. And Dolberg just slots that one home without any sorts of problem, as it's now 3-0 against Bournemouth. Credit to, of course, Ben Woodburn for the assist, but the finish from Dolberg was a typical striker's finish. Have a look at that again. Oh, that's brilliant from Dolberg. Fair play to him for that. 3-0 up, and this game is done. It's literally done. Ujovic with a chance to score. Oh my days! Petard Ujovic has just scored an absolute banger. That is contender for one of the best goals we've scored this season, because that was from, I would say, about 30-35 yards. Let's take a look at that again. He just unleashed that one into the top corner. Petard Ujovic. Oh my days, what a strike from the number 24. We brought him in from Barcelona. We know how good he is, and he's just showing exactly that with some goals this time. 4-0 up against Bournemouth. What a strike. Oh, that's a very good cross, and Lunin concedes there. Cannot complain. The cross was a peach of a ball, and the finish was actually really good. And there you have it, guys. It is a 4-1 win for us as we march on to the next round of the FA Cup. It was a solid performance. Great to see Dolberg getting his first few goals for the club. Sancho was superb. And to end it off with a fabulous goal from Ujovic, absolutely perfect. Can't wait to find out who we'll be facing in the next round of the FA Cup. The next episode, dudes, is gonna be insane as we've got Liverpool versus PSG. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been waiting for this game, and it's finally gonna be here. No Mo Salah, guys. That just hurts. We won't have Mo Salah for the first leg, but I'm genuinely positive we'll have him for the second leg. So first leg, we've got to survive. Second leg, we'll let Mo Salah, we'll unleash him to let him, get the job done for us. So next episode, we should have 4 games. I'm not sure 4 games or 3. But yeah, PSG, West Ham and Spurs for sure. We'll debate on having the Arsenal game or not. But next episode, I cannot wait, guys. It's gonna be insane. I feel like we were heavily limited with what progress we could make with season goals, but we still made a bit of progress, I'd say. Mane scored 1 goal, so now bringing us up to 36 out of the required 50 for that greatest trident objective. And also, Juan Insua is now up to 13 goals plus assists, just 7 more and he'll be done with that objective. So that is how season goals are going for us. We wrapped up all the transfer stuff in today's episode and now our first team looks really good. Let me know what are your thoughts on our first team right now. It honestly looks really balanced in my opinion. I just cannot wait to have Salah back. But anyways, before we end off today's episode, time for you guys to vote for your informed player of the episode. Your nominees are one of our new signings, Jaden Sancho. I thought he was superb in today's episode, scored a few goals and assists as well, and overall his performance was just unbelievable. And your second nominee, Kasper Dolberg, who scored his first couple of goals for the club, really good as well in today's episode, so make sure to click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote. And that is that for today's episode. Really hope you guys have enjoyed this one, but I cannot wait for the next episode, guys. Again, wanted to apologize for the inconsistency on the channel for not uploading these last few days. I've been ill, as you guys know, but I'm feeling a lot better, so hopefully we'll be a lot more consistent with this series. But that's it for today's episode. Drop a like if you've enjoyed. 600 likes would be awesome. Subscribe if you're new around here. And I shall see you guys next time.